Hey guys, so today's video I'm going to talk about been doing a lot to get into Rutgers. I'm enrolled and accepted and everything. I signed up for classes, but still you got to do a lot of stuff. For me, there's all types of fees and stuff associated with applying, so I handled all that. Now I'm in and everything. Now it's, how am I going to pay for it? So apply for financial aid, all that stuff is running seamlessly, getting the loans, signing your master promissory notes, all that stuff. And then like it's they Rutgers has a pretty great thing. It's called like enrollment pathway. And you can kind of see like everything you got to do. Like you got to do that financial aid. You got to do this stuff. Whether or not you're going to live on campus, you'll tell them that. Healthcare stuff. So as far as like the healthcare stuff, they want you either have to have insurance or you'll get it through them. So I had insurance. I put that through. Then you also have to submit like your immunizations. So as far as immunizations, I wasn't used to this because I'm coming from community college where they didn't require any immunizations or proof of such. So Rutgers had a pretty intensive thing, and most of the things, it was funny, I didn't receive since I was, young. So, like tiny, even my doctor, now I go to like a regular adult, like a family doctor, but my doctor was telling me, he said we don't even give a lot of these here. He said because it's like pediatric stuff. So, like your MMR, Hep B or whatever thing. There's testing for tuberculosis. I've had all that stuff done, but it was, when I was young and stuff. So he said, what we're going to do is just pull your blood and make sure you're still immune to it. So he said, that's fine, even though I hate getting blood taken, but you got to do what you got to do. And, if that's the difference between going to school and not going to school, then you got to get it done. So that's one thing I am very afraid of is getting blood taken. I just don't like the idea of the needle right in your vein. Tattoo doesn't bother me, because the needle's just going in your skin. But I don't like the idea of it in your vein. And I don't mind a regular needle, like a flu shot or whatever. What did I have recently? Tetanus shot. I like cut my foot on something walking barefoot, and I had to get a tetanus shot. So that's not bad either. Even though it was funny, the tetanus shot initially didn't hurt, but it was sore. But going back on topic, so I wound up. He told me, he said, "Oh, you got to go to LabCorp." So I went to LabCorp, and my doctor told me too before I went. I right away I said, "Hey, just to let you know too, and I'd spoken with him too about it. I said, I'm recently vegan. I said, so I want to test a couple other things too. And he said, well, we're just gonna do like the whole panel. He said everything, and I said, oh, make sure about B12 too. So he said, yeah, yeah, we're gonna check that. So all my stuff came back, and as far as for the immunizations for going to Rutgers, everything was good except one thing. The MMR, which is the measles, mumps, and rubella, I was kind of low, so they said you got to get the booster. So I wound up. I They didn't even have the booster at my doctor's, so they told me go to CVS. There's a thing called Minute Clinic. So I went there, and they gave me the booster. It took like all but 5 minutes. It wasn't bad at all. It wasn't even like an intramuscular shot. They put it in like kind of back here, like just under your skin. And then it was funny too. The like the nurse or whatever that was giving me that at CVS, she's like, "Oh my gosh," she's like, "you don't have any fat on your arm to put the shot in." And I said, "Well," I said, I don't really want to be fat." I said, "Thanks." And then I added in too. I said, the reason I don't have much fat on my body is because I'm vegan, and I'm active, I exercise and stuff. But I said number one is because I eat primarily a high carb vegan diet, that I don't shy away from that at all. and I kind of, introduced it to her without, forcing it down her throat. So whenever you're out, try to get that out to people. If you can help somebody out, help them out, you know, because that's ultimately how I was helped. I had friends and stuff that were vegan, and I was watching people on YouTube that were vegan, and you know, that's kind of what helped me, reach this lifestyle. And it's not only good for yourself, but it's good for the environment and the planet, and it's sustainable. You're not hurting anything. You're not hurting any animals. So as far as my other blood work, everything was pretty good. There was a couple things that were like flags came up, but then me and my doctor went over it. So my as far as my cholesterol, my triglycerides were a little high, but and actually my HDL, that's like your good cholesterol, that was a little bit low. He said it wasn't dangerously, nothing was crazy off the chart, but he said it's something I have to fix. So I did fix that. I'm going to make another video about that shortly, going more into that. I was smoking cigarettes, and after reading about it, I quit. And today's my 4th day, without cigarettes. I'm going to make a video a little bit more about that, and, just realizations and quitting smoking and, being truly healthy and everything. But going over the rest of the blood tests, my B12 came back. That was good. Let me see, B12. Showing the exact number. Was on here. Vitamin B12. So vitamin B12, it came up as 791, and the doctor told me that's good, and it shows you're supposed to be between 211 and 946, but I was up there. I was surprised too, but then after kind of like looking into things, I do drink soy milk, not all the time, but I probably have maybe, like a glass a day. I like, also they have like these little packs of, the soy brand makes them. It's like a chocolate soy. It's vegan too. And maybe I'll have like 1 or 2 of those a day. But actually each one of those things has like 50% of your allotted B12. And also I'll use like, we have nutritional yeast sometimes. I'll sprinkle it on like, different things, rice and stuff. Not all the time, but I was pretty happy, besides the only thing that was, well, I had to get the MMR booster, which I wasn't happy about, and I had to get the blood work, which I wasn't happy about, but we got to do these things, You want to go to college, you got to get the immunizations, so we did these things. And the other good thing is, I was there, and I got everything else done in one shot. I got the blood pulled and checked, and, I saw that my triglycerides were high in the cholesterol, and the HDL, the good cholesterol, was kind of low. So I took corrective action and I quit smoking. So, again, I'm 4 days without a cigarette. I'm feeling great. Just another quick suggestion too for anybody that's trying to quit: do it cold turkey. It's not. I was smoking for years, and it's not hard at all. But I'm going to go more into it. I'm going to make another video about it. But just want to keep you guys updated. So I hope everybody has a great day. Enjoy the weekend, and carb up and get out there and do something. Get on the bike, go for a run, go for a walk, go play with your dog. Take the dog for a walk, play fetch with him or whatever. All right, guys. Bye.